It's a tradition that offers warmth, comfort, and hope to our youth. We're talking about this spring's Cunningham Children's Home Festival of Quilts. And joining me now is Director of Advancement Ginger Mills and Festival of Quilts Committee member Kathy Perishow. Welcome to both of you ladies.
Thank you.
This is a milestone anniversary for our Festival of Quilts. So let's talk a little bit about what we have planned.
Well, next Friday and Saturday, April 12th and 13th, it is the 20th annual Festival of Quilts. It is our signature fundraiser, and it is based on the tradition that every child who comes to Cunningham gets a quilt for their bed. And so we are very excited for this upcoming festival. We have over 200 quilts on display for sale, and among a lot of other components as well.
Yes, Kathy, being on the committee, tell me a little bit about some of the quilts that are going to be on display that Ginger mentioned, because I think we've got a few here as well.
Well, we're looking forward to sharing these quilts from the community of quilters all across the state, really. And I don't know, some people have been working on these quilts for quite a while. There's a lot of intricacy in this particular quilt with embroidery as well as quilting. Other quilts are featuring orange and blue.
Of course.
We especially want to welcome our Illini folk for this coming weekend.
Yes, being in Illini country, that is a must. But there are so many different patterns and colors, and they're just so beautiful. These are all going to be on display.
Yes, and these are all going to be for sale. So
yes.
Okay, now I remember in the past you've done a raffle or an auction style.
So that's changed a little bit.
Okay.
So what we've decided this year is respond to how most of our buyers like to purchase quilts, and that is just put a price on it and they will buy it, and they will. I will actually get up on the ladder, take it off, and they can take it with them.
Okay.
And so we know. I mean, you can see just on these 4 quilts the diversity and the colors and the patterns, that I know that there's a quilt for every person who walks through that will speak to them, whether it's a contemporary design, a modern, something vintage. We have lots of kids themed quilts, flowers, patterns. I mean, just
bed quilts.
Yes.
Lap quilts.
Yes.
Table toppers.
Yes.
Maybe an Afghan-like style lap quilt over there with the little chunky knit style we got going on. Big fan of that. Those are so soft and comfy.
So what we like to do is expand what we have for sale beyond just quilts. So quilts are the signature piece, but we have a gift shop with handcrafted items. So that quilt rack and that chunky Afghan will be for sale. We have that centerpiece with the yellow tulips is for sale because we have a centerpiece category. And then we have just a whole wide range of handcrafted items for our gift shop.
Okay, let's talk about what's in the bucket, because those are something I've never seen before.
Yeah, it's a twist on water balloons. And so eco-friendly water balloons, where basically you just get them wet and then you toss and repeat. So great for the environment.
Yes.
And those were a big hit last year. We only had a handful, and the designer or the maker this year brought probably 3 times as many.
Oh my
because
goodness.
they went so well last year.
Well, very good. Okay, so let's kind of remind everybody when this event is taking place.
It is next Friday and Saturday, the 12th and the 13th, 9 to 5 on Friday, 9 to 2 on Saturday. We are a stop on the Boneyard Arts Festival because quilting is an art.
It is.
And we will, there'll be lots of activity happening, but it'll be at the Spiritual Life Center. And then the gift shop and the centerpieces will just kind of be scattered throughout our displays.
Okay, we're about out of time, but we need to mention why we do this, because this is serving nearly 900 youth and family in our community.
Yes. So it is our signature fundraiser, and it helps us bridge the gap between what the cost of care is and what we get from our referring resources, which is not quite enough.
Right.
And
Never
so
is.
this helps us bridge that gap a little bit closer and helps us to provide the critical needs for the 846 youth and families that Cunningham served this year.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Happy milestone anniversary.
Thank you.
20 years of bringing this event to life there at Cunningham Children's Home. And if you want to learn more about this year's event, we will connect you over at ciLiving.tv. And we do appreciate Cunningham Children's Home for sponsoring our segment this afternoon.